What's up, everybody? It's a Monday. Let's get this restream crap off, should we? Shall we? Dance party! All right, it's Monday. We're live as usual. And I got a couple updates, which I'm sure I'll go over this later in stream, probably multiple times ad nauseum, but I want to make sure everybody knows what's going on over here in the studio. So, as you can see, we've got a pretty badass setup as we are, basically. But the thing is that everything over here is mostly my work stuff, like my 9 to 5, my IRL job. This is mostly used for that. And starting in March, I go back to the office, and so all of this goes back. And so then we just have this empty space here. And I'm gonna have to, like, I don't, it's not a very efficient use of the space to just let there be an empty desk here and keep the setup exactly as it is. And there's some things that I've been wanting to do and haven't done in a while, or haven't done at all. And so basically I'm gonna kind of kill two birds with one stone. I'm gonna do a bunch of stuff all at once, and it's gonna be it's gonna lead to like a complete renovation of this area of the studio. One of the things is I'm back on my weight loss journey. I want to lose even more weight than I lost before, and I want to, because I don't have, hold on, I hear a lot of, let's see, I'm hearing a lot of issues here. Not really. It's not bad. Anyway, that's ADD, right? So basically, getting my steps in is hard when there's so many other things I want to do, specifically on the computer. And I've seen a lot of people do this before, where they basically set up a treadmill at their computer. Now, I don't want to do that here. I want to do that in another spot of the studio, but I want to make it so that I can seamlessly move from one setup to another in the middle of a stream playing the same game. So it's like, hey, we can play for an hour over on the treadmill, and then we can come sit down and keep playing. Like, I want it to be like that. And I don't have every camera that I could be having. I've got a lot of cameras like unhooked, like this camera isn't hooked to anything right now. And so I want to utilize like a lot more of the cameras. You know, I just want to have like way more going on than I do. And I already have a lot going on, but I have some time. I have an opportunity starting this weekend to basically have an entire weekend to myself to take everything down, unhook every cable. Basically, I'm going to unhook every cable to both the PC and the streaming, or the gaming PC and the streaming PC. Every monitor, every interface, stream deck, mixer, all of it's just coming undone, pulled away. We're going to also take the opportunity to do better wire management, because it's a rat's nest behind here. We're probably going to move all of this over here. Then we get a lot more free space over here. We're just going to have like one epic command center going down this like whole wall. So that being said, even if I achieve my goal of getting it all hooked up this weekend, it's still going to probably be a little while before everything works right. So there probably will be a lull in streaming next week. I may not be live next week, and depending on how things go, it could take me another week. So I would anticipate no streams for 2 weeks after Wednesday. Just to be on the safe side. And then you might see me go live here and there doing a quick test, like testing stuff out, but it won't be like an actual full stream. Anyway, let's play some Ark. I'm sure I'll go over that again when there's some more peeps here, but you know, just letting people know what's going on. I feel like I should let me get equipped here. We're definitely going to be taming some stuff tonight, so it's not going to be full on base bitching. There might be a little base bitching, but it's not going to be a full stream. Oh, what am I doing? It's not going to be a full stream of base bitching this time. Obviously, the first stream playing Ark has to be base bitching because you need a base. You need a base to bitch in. All right. Let me show you guys the base, though. Speaking of. We're kind of at sunrise here. All right, so this, I guess, is sort of like my front gate. As you can see, we're right over here by Green Knob, like really close to Green Knob. This is one of my favorite places to be on this map. This is Ragnarok. Rag is probably my favorite Ark map, so I'm in one of my favorite places on one of my favorite Ark maps. So we go in here, and we have like my front courtyard area, which it's kind of small. I built kind of small because I'm solo over here. I'm not completely solo in, I do have a buddy on the server with me. He's in my tribe, but he's going to have his own base. So, you know, this base is built with solo in mind. So, first things first, when you come in under here, this will be my hatchery. So this is where I'm going to hatch my babies down here. So I'm just kind of calling this the hatchery. And I guess we'll pass through. You can walk straight through here and into the back area. And again, it's pretty small. On this server, they only allow 10 dinos out at a time anyway, like when you log off. And I don't mind keeping like most of my dinos in cryo. So honestly, this is enough space for now. I am probably going to build like some cool little like aviary tower thing here to like park my flyers in, and then have like a cool little bridge that connects it to the base. So I could come in, I can fly, land somewhere up there, walk across the bridge, and then get into the base. Over here, I'm gonna decorate. This is gonna look really pretty once I'm done with it. I'll put like plants and stuff all around. And then up here, this like statue, this basically works like an obelisk. So we can like travel to the other servers that are on the cluster and stuff. So I have that right here at my base. I don't need to go anywhere to transfer stuff. All right, so now we'll go back in, and these steps lead up to my basement, but we'll cover that a little bit later because I want to go through like the main area first. So when you come in the front door, if you're going into like the main base, you go up these steps. And to the right here, we have the front door. Now, I plan on like adding a bunch of decor, like some taxidermy, some plants maybe, hang some pictures or put trophies on the wall. Same here. So these are going to be sort of like displays, like where the wood floors are. So it'll be like a display, like a little display here, display here, display here. Before we go up the stairs, this is the kitchen. Now this is a modded, there's mods on this server, so I am using like kitchen mods. So we have like modern stuff here, a modern fridge, counters, can cook the meat really fast. Now there's supposed to be a modern faucet, but I couldn't get it to snap right and work correctly. So this is like a modern thing with like a vanilla tap, but it works, and I don't care too much. I really don't care too much about it. It does what it needs to do. I've got like a kitchen. I want to do like another little display piece, something here. Utilize this for something in the future. And I want to continue putting more stuff on the walls. I want to try to build something that looks like a hood range hanging over the stove here eventually. All right, then we go upstairs, and this is like the lounge. I don't have any wood in there. I was gonna turn it on. This is like the lounge, so you can like sit by the fire and chillax. These are modern planting pots. I'm gonna put, or crop plots. So I'm gonna put some sort of crop in there on both sides. I'm gonna come over here. This is just like another little balcony area, which I might turn, this might be extended out and turned into a greenhouse. So where I can have like even more plant life up here. And then this is the bedroom. So you see my buddy here sleeping here because he doesn't yet have a base. So he's crashing here until he gets a place of his own. He just got on the other night. But yeah, this is the bedroom. I'll probably decorate this more too in the future. You know, as I go, if I continue to like this server and play on it. So yeah, that's the main base, and then now we can go down into the basement. I know it sounds crazy, but I have a basement, even though the whole house is elevated. So I got all my storage here. Now, I could have used modern storage and I might change the storage, but honestly, because this gives basement vibes, so I really don't mind using, and everything in here like stacks ridiculous. So like this is more than enough storage for like everything as is, you know. So I can change it the way it looks. I can use different types of storage, but there's really no need because it's fine. And some more storage. This is the new cryopod storage, and then I got like a vanilla fridge down here to just keep like taming food and stuff in. And then we got the workshop in here. So I got like this is like a repair station. And then here is like all the big stuff that normally takes. This is the modded version of all the stuff that is usually like huge and takes up so much space. So like they got this is a fabricator. This is a modern chem station. This is the forge. Like literally like this here, this little thing here is a forge. And then I got the modern smithy for making the modern modded stuff. And then I still need the regular smithy for some things like saddles and stuff. So then when you come through here, this takes you back out and down into the hatchery. So it's very efficient if I'm like taking care of babies and stuff, and they need something. Let me go up here and I just grab it, bring it down, and give it to them. You know. It's very central. Very central location. And this Spino I got the other night for Jesse whenever he gets on. All right, so that's the base as it is now. We're gonna obviously do a lot more to it, but that's it as of now. All right. Well, what was that? Oh, it's a moose. Oh, I did not realize. Oh man, I just learned something. I didn't know that you could just hover in the suit. All right, so I think, on the hunt for a couple of mating Rexes tonight. That would be my main goal. I think my main goal tonight is to get a high-level male and female Rex. And of course, when I first came over here, there was Rexes all over the place. And now the last couple nights, there haven't been, so. I'm gonna turn the game volume up a little bit. Max level on this server is 350. I'm pretty sure. So we're looking for, basically, I'll take anything close to 300. Game decided to keep me in place there. As I fly around this map, I get so many memories. Like, I remember one of the early bases that I had with splash damage was basically right below. But then we got in trouble because apparently we weren't allowed to build here. All right, well, there's a Rex. $105 though. Not worth our time. Basically, once we find the Rex and I see like where it is, that will affect how I go about taming it. I'd like to try and trank it from the Griffin. Once I get it down, I've got some gates I can enclose around it while we tame it up. Now, I know exactly where we can find some Rexes, but like I know we can go out. Oh wait, that's on the island though. Carno Island is on the island. I thought that was a player's. Thought that was a player. Not a player, but I thought it was a tame. Come on, Ark. Makes me nervous when it's like bugging out over the water like this. Oh my God. Somebody living here? All right, what do we got here? Oh, here we go. Oh my god, why do I have all this crap? I don't know if I even need these walls. I just need to babysit. %0% effect. 0%. What? Okay, there we go. All right, we got our female as long as nothing stupid happens. Just a little bit longer. Aha! All right, we got our female. And we find the 300 male. Dead mare. Somebody's got a big ass base somewhere. Game. Oh my god, this makes me so nervous. I wonder what I'm doing right now, really. Like on my screen, I'm just sort of like stuck here, but I wonder what I'm doing really, or like what somebody in the server would see if they looked up at me. The best thing I could do here is just be still and wait. Yeah. Well, I'll let this whole thing load in. I might as well check it out. I think I've seen this before. I think this is raffle tickets. Dragon Marketplace. I will say, it's pretty cool. Terrible on the oh, what do we have here? $35. That would have been so nice, though, if that was a higher level Rex, because it's so clear, so cleared out. Vanessa, I appreciate your message, but I definitely don't just add first-time chatters to my Discord. Given how many people, how many bots and stuff there are, or scammers and stuff, but you show up to a couple other streams and hang out, that could happen. That could happen. Bunch of 35 level 35 Rexes. What's going on here? Also, I'm about to just chuck all this stuff. I did not mean to get all this crap. I do not care about any of this. I might keep the pikes. Well, I'll keep a pike and a sword, but yeah. Now, yellow drops. Yellow drops on this server have been super worth it to pick up. Oh, 350 mail. Oh. Where did this Rex go? Where did he go? Oh no! God! This was max level! Fuck! Damn it. Damn it. Oh my gosh, that was a max level male. I needed that fucking griffin. It's There's another one. Oh no, those are allosaurs. Oh my god, I'm so mad right now. We're gonna fly around the admin base. Another. $46. Oh no. Okay. I thought I was stuck with that bug aggroed on me. I don't think I want to tame anything in this area. That's awful. All right. What do we have here? Another allosaur. right here by base. I feel like I should at least depot this Rex. Let me drop some items off. Let's drop all the applicable items off. Oops. Let's go find that other Rex. This is not a Rex, but it's a pretty Spino. It's mostly going to be Spinos up in here. But we're looking for Rexes. I'm so upset with that Rex that died, that this stupid Griffin killed, was max level. It wasn't going to get any better than that. Oh, there's a base here. Let's wait it out, let it roll. This is like where we already were. Let's go this way. Definitely don't want to be taming anything where a bunch of Argentavises are going to be flying over. Oh. Is this... Yeah, I remember this. There's a cave over here I had built in once upon a time. Trying to remember where it was. I think, yeah, there's a little cave in this. In there. What's up, Beta? How you doing? Are you messaging me right now? Hold on, let me find a. Let me find a safe place. Oh, here we go. Let me find a safe place to park. Oh yeah, I figured that. I pretty much told them. I pretty much told them that I didn't believe. I know what's up, but thank you for handling. Thank you for taking out the trash. How's Ark been? Honestly, I think I found a server that I'm really and kind of enjoying. I've been on it. I've been on this server like every night since I found it. So that first night that I was streaming and I was looking for servers, as you saw, I streamed for 3 hours. There was 10 minutes of Ark gameplay. I was like, fuck this, fuck Ark, never mind. Ended stream, quit out of Ark, started watching something, and then I started scrolling through Facebook and saw an ad for this server, and I was like, well, let me just pop on and try it out because it seems a lot like the old 50X, and it actually is. This server is actually awesome. It's got tons of admins, great Discord community. They've got events, they've got marketplaces. They've got really cool, like I said, they've got really cool admin built, like races, boss battles, arena fights. There's multiple marketplaces just on this one map. They're a cluster. They don't have every map, but they have a lot of them on the cluster. It's super boosted, just like the 50X, like it's very much like Ark chill mode. Like I'm out taming right now. I'm looking for a high level male Rex at the moment. I got my female earlier on stream. I've got a pretty cool base going. There's some cool mods. They've got like modern stuff, like modern mods. Lots of quality of life stuff. And I'm on my favorite map, as you can see. It's been a pretty cool, it's been a pretty cool thing to have, especially on nights when I'm just coming out to the studio to chill and don't want to just like watch a show and bass bitch. I've been doing a lot of bass bitching at night, watching my shows and building. I'm about to start breeding. Looking for max level right now. Max level on this server cluster is 350. So it is a lot like 50X, where like there's 300 level 350 shit out here. I mean, this server is pretty much everything I was looking for. Purple Frog is really good, but it's only 2 times boosted, so it still feels like you're playing official. It's like you're playing official with like some slight quality of life mods. Like you got the transfer tools and stuff. This has the transfer tool and all that too, but if I'm gonna play Ark, I need to play it casual, like super casual. So I appreciate the level of boostedness. Like it would have taken me like a month to achieve what I've achieved in a week. And I like too, because I'm playing solo, but with the way this stuff, way I've been able to progress, I'm already like able to just pretty much just go out and tame whatever I want by myself. And these drops are like dope. Look at that. That means I'm not spending like long ass time getting cementing paste and shit. Are these? Okay, those are. I was like. And I miss griffins. I miss griffins so much. Also, I'm glad you're here, as I have an important announcement that really it's like an announcement to you at this point, but people might ask what's going on. People might ask you what's going on, so I'll tell you now. So as I've said, let me kill the music really quick. As I've said, in March, I will no longer be working from home. I'll be in office every day, which means that all of this is going to have to come down and go to the office. So I'm going to have just like all this open space here, and it's just a waste of space to not rearrange. And if I'm going to take the time to rearrange, then I'm going to do some other stuff while I'm at it. So after Wednesday, so if you want to stream together on Wednesday and play like some Ark Raiders or something, that would be awesome, because it will be the last stream for a couple weeks, because I'm going to take everything down. I'm going to take every single piece apart. Stream decks, both PCs, every cord, every cable, every monitor, every light, everything is being moved out of here. We're going to shift things around to this wall. I'm going to be setting up, I'm taking the time to set up, so like I want to be able to so I got a treadmill. I'm trying to get all my steps in, but like still like not miss streams and stuff. So I got a treadmill that I'm going to set up, and I'm going to move the standing desk to the other side of the room and put that where the treadmill is going to be. So the standing desk will sit over the treadmill, and I'm going to set it up so that my gaming PC is accessible from two playable areas. So I'll be able to game Like, so I'll be able to basically, I'll be able to game while walking on the treadmill, and then be able to like come seamlessly come over here and sit down, you know, so we can like walk for an hour, sit for an hour, walk for an hour, sit for an hour, you know. I've been back on my weight loss journey, so I'm back to counting calories like I was before when I lost 100 pounds. I'm doing that again, see how much I can lose this time. So anyway, I also have a bunch of cameras that don't even have hooked up right now, that I don't have mounted, and I need to figure out how to mount them, and just sort of utilize everything that I have. Like I could be using my mixer a lot better than I am now. There's definitely better ways I can have this hooked up. There's definitely lots of efficiency and in especially cable management that I want to get on top of. So this weekend, the missus is leaving for the weekend, so I have a whole weekend to myself to start. And even once I start, it's going to take a while to make sure everything works correctly and properly and is set up the way that I want. And so I'm thinking at least a week I won't be streaming. So the week after next, probably I won't be streaming because I'll still be trying to set all this up. It could possibly leak over just because of my schedule. It could possibly go into the next week. So this Wednesday will sort of be like the last stream before like a 2-week hiatus, just till I get everything set up. So I hope we can make it a good one on Wednesday. Have some fun. And I might take some video. I might even stream from my phone a little bit just to show people like what the process is, but it won't be like actual like legit streams. Yeah. Like I might do some of that. I might do some of that kind of stuff, but what I meant, like, it won't be like a typical like gaming stream. You know, and and if I get on and I'm like testing stuff, I might go live just to like, a lot of the time I'll go live while I'm working on something just to make sure it's working right. So there might be like a period where like I'm streaming, but like shit's not working correctly because I'm still trying to, you know, work out the bugs or whatever, but it's going to be cool. Yeah, and I want to have like a camera mounted like over the treadmill, obviously, so people can see that I'm like, you know, walking / running or jogging. There's some like cool videos too of that are like designed to watch while you run. So like it's like, it makes you feel like you're like, there's one, it's like Hogwarts, and it's like a complete tour through Hogwarts. You're supposed to walk the whole time you watch it, and if you do, it's like at a certain speed, then it's like supposed to be like a certain amount of miles, or like a mile or two, I don't know how many. So basically, if you do the full walkthrough, you would have walked like 2 miles or whatever. Oh, speaking of admin stuff, here's an admin race right here, just to give you an idea, just to show you too. I mean, like, see, so some kind of monkey race, some sort of Grand Prix. I know this is not a flying race, but free 99 idea. You could also Epic Studio reveal. Well, here's the thing. I actually have footage and have started editing a studio build full video, starting from when this studio was just a shed that couldn't close with mouse poop and packed full of garbage and shit that hadn't been touched in 10 years. It looked like a disaster area. So like, and the idea was that I was gonna just wait till I had I filmed all the before stuff, and then I was just waiting till I had the after, and then I just never felt like I had the after because I'm always adding stuff. And then I realized, look, there's gonna be no, whoa, look at this. Then I realized there's gonna be no after, so I just need to do it, and then I can do a follow-up video later, like if I change it. But it's like always gonna be, for as long as I live here, this studio is gonna be a work in progress. So I need to just go ahead and release that video, or maybe like after I'm done with the changes that I'm about to make, then release it. Oh man, it's been so long since I've looked into this stuff over here. It's like Buried City. Where's the goop? Yo, it's been so long since I explored all this stuff. All right, where's my daddy Rex at? I've got mommy. We need to find daddy. Lots of people living over here. I guess because this is where they do events. People just want to live close by. Jesse actually got on. He's on this server. He saw me streaming it and I guess it piqued his interest. I would not build my base right here. You're gonna have wyverns coming down on you every time you're doing something. Keep be trying to hatch some babies. You're gonna have wyverns come down and yoink them. All right, come on, be some. Honestly, I'm kind of amazed at the lack of Rexes I've seen. It's like the game, and I've said this before about Ark, but it's like whatever you're actually currently looking for, you're not gonna find. Although I have a clip, I'm gonna have to post it later. The classic, I found max level Rex that I needed, male, knocked it out, had it taming up, got attacked by some ants. My griffin went wild, killed the ants, but the ants were too close to my tame. Killed the tame. I was so mad. So mad. There's usually like a Rex or two right in here. I don't get it. There's usually like some allosaurs. If we go too far this way though, I'll just be in the Spino zone. Down there it's just all Spinos. What about you? Is no country music Monday for you today? Whoop. Oh, Jesse's in here. Jesse's awake. I got this for him last time. What? Oh. I didn't want to give him too much or it'll take the fun out of it, you know? Alright, he's gonna go find a place to build, and I'm gonna keep looking for a Rex. When he said babe, I thought somebody logged off in my base or something. Some chick logged off in my base. We're gonna go over to where we got our last Rex and just hope for the same luck. Now, there's an admin base, so we're gonna try to avoid it, I guess. Tamingness. 0. Why? Okay, there we go. It's taming now. My griffin is flapping its wings to the beat. This saber tooth is making me nervous. So it has to die. This is pretty much the exact spot the other Rex was in. Bigger and more details. It's tamed up. We'll get this back to the base. And then I'm gonna work on some base stuff. I'll probably end stream there. But let's just make sure that we get this safe and sound. Shit can still go wrong at any moment. Nice. Take it nice and slow. All right. Put you right there. We got a mommy and daddy. Mommy and daddy, and all is well in the world. I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream because everything else that I want to do is sort of bait bitch and shit and breeding. Not gonna be super entertaining to watch, but I wanted to make sure that while I was out in the world taming stuff and hunting stuff, getting into the mix, that I was live for that part. Like you heard me say before, Wednesday, last stream before a 1 to 2 week break while I get stuff going with the new studio setup. So I will see you guys then. I'm probably going to play some Ark Raiders on Wednesday with beta, and it should be a good time. It always is. And on that note, successful Ark night. We got what we wanted. Could have been better if we didn't have that little slip up. Yeah. I will see y'all the Wednesday night.